Imagine a group of African footballers arriving in England in 1949. No fame, no big sponsors, no international reputation, just passion and a ball. The English crowds expected an easy spectacle, maybe even a joke. But what happened next shocked the entire country, because this unknown team from Nigeria didn't come to entertain, they came to prove something. And by the end of their journey, England will never forget them. This is the incredible story of the Nigeria team that stunned England years before the world ever heard of the Nigerian national football team, the legendary Super Eagles. In 1949, Nigeria was still under British colonial rule. There was no independence, no World Cup dreams, and certainly no global football reputation. Yet across towns and cities in Nigeria, football was growing fast. Young players played barefoot on dusty fields, using makeshift balls, dreaming of something bigger. Football was even more than a game, it was hope. That same year, a group of talented players were selected to represent Nigeria on an ambitious tour to England. Their mission was simple: show the British what Nigeria football looked like, but no one expected what would happen next. When the Nigeria team finally arrived in England, they immediately stood out, not just because of their skill, but because of their appearance. Instead of traditional football kits, the players wore distinctive outfits that made them instantly recognizable. Soon, English newspaper gave them a nickname that would follow them throughout the tour: the UK Tourists. At first, many fans believed the matches would be easy wins for England teams. After all, football in England was already highly developed. Nigeria, to them, it was an unknown, but underestimating this player would turn out to be a huge mistake. The first matches quickly surprised English audiences. The Nigerian players moved differently. Their style was fast, creative, and fearless. They dribble with confidence, they attack with energy, and they play with joy, and captivated the crowd. Match after match, spectators began to recognize something shocking. These players were not amateurs, they were seriously good. Crowd began growing larger. Fans came not just to watch football, but to witness something exciting and new. The Nigeria team wasn't just playing games, they were winning hearts. One of the most fascinating things about the Nigeria team was their unique style of play. Unlike the structured and rigid English tactics, the Nigerians played with freedom, quick passing, creative dribbling, unexpected attacks. They played with rhyme and flair. English spectators were amazed. Many had never seen football play quite like this before. Newspapers began praising their athleticism, skill, and determination. Suddenly, the narrative changed. There was no longer a curiosity tour, it was a football phenomenon. But the tour meant more than goals and victory. Remember, this was the colonial era. For many Nigerians back home, watching their players compete in England carried deep meaning. It was proof that Nigerians could stand proudly on the international stage. Each match represented something bigger: pride, identity, possibility. These players weren't just athletic, they were pioneers. By the time the tour ended, the Nigerian team were played dozens of matches across England. They had entertained thousands of fans, but more importantly, they earned respect. England witnessed something special. The tour helped introduce Nigerian football to the world and laid the foundation for the future of the national team. Decades later, Nigeria would become one of Africa's greatest football nations, winning continental trophies, producing global stars, and competing on the world stage. The spirit of those pioneers still lives on today in the green and white jersey of the Super Eagles. In 1949 tour, it's often forgotten, but without it, Nigerian football history might look very different. The group of determined players traveled thousands of miles to a country that doubted them, and instead of backing down, they amazed everyone. They proved that talent has no borders, and they showed the world that Nigerian football has arrived. Sometimes history doesn't begin with a famous victory. Sometimes it begins with a team nobody expected to succeed, but will change everything.